What freaked her out was the thought of having a baby with me.
While Georgie and Mandy's first marriage hasn't brought back Sheldon yet, the Young Sheldon star is all but guaranteed to return now that the spinoff is doing a Christmas episode. By the time Young Sheldon's finale aired, the series was one of the biggest shows on network television. A whopping 9.32 million viewers tuned in to see Sheldon's story conclude. While this was nowhere near the audience that The Big Bang Theory's finale earned, this doesn't come as a major surprise since that finale aired 5 years earlier. After all, MASH's finale outdid The Big Bang Theory's ending to the tune of 80 million viewers, but this was because there were so few TV channels at the time. Similarly, there are now countless streaming options for viewers outside of network TV, and that's without even taking into account the impact of user-generated video sharing platforms like YouTube and TikTok. As such, the ratings for Young Sheldon's finale were undeniably impressive, and the title character was a big part of its success. Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage, Season 2's Christmas episode needs to bring back Sheldon. The spinoff Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage has earned a solid audience of its own, thus proving that viewers do care about the Cooper family even in the absence of The Big Bang Theory's breakout star. That said, Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage is still a Young Sheldon spinoff at the end of the day. Eventually, the show needs to bring back Sheldon for a cameo, especially when Georgie and Sheldon's future relationship is already set in stone by the original show's canon. In The Big Bang Theory, Season 11, Episode 23, The Sibling Realignment, Sheldon and his older brother are reunited and the pair finally bury a beef that kept them estranged for decades. When they last spoke in Young Sheldon Season 7, the duo were on good terms, which means Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage must set up this conflict. Sheldon's Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage comeback has been teased numerous times, but the character didn't return in Season 1's Thanksgiving episode, and the spinoff's first outing didn't have a Christmas special. Fortunately, Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage's writers posted an Instagram story that featured the show's family home set decorated for Christmas, meaning there will be a holiday special in the show's near future. A Christmas episode means a family reunion, meaning Ian Armitage's Sheldon is almost certain to finally return to the series. Young Sheldon never featured a Christmas episode, but The Big Bang Theory had many. It would be really weird if a young teenager didn't come home for Christmas, especially when Sheldon didn't come home at any point in Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage Season 1. The holiday period also presents the spinoff's creators with plenty of opportunities for organic conflict, since Georgie's and Mandy's families will likely both want to host on Christmas Day. Furthermore, the increasingly pious Mary would most likely want the day to be a very religious affair, something that Mandy and her family might object to. Between this and Missy's teenage rebellion in Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage Season 2, the holiday is a recipe for tension even without Sheldon's return. Since there is so much going on between the two families already, it might seem like Season 2's Christmas episode could get away without bringing back Sheldon. After all, Georgie complained that his little brother was never around after his father's death in The Sibling Realignment. Thus, this would be a good opportunity to prove that point. However, this would be a little too convenient for the spinoff. Although Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage doesn't necessarily need Sheldon's presence in Season 2, leaving the character alone in his dorm room at Caltech on Christmas Day when he is only 13 years old would be too grim. Sheldon is a little antisocial, but he has a deep bond with his mother throughout both The Big Bang Theory and Young Sheldon, and he also remains close with his twin sister Missy in both shows. It doesn't feel true to the character for him to spend Christmas alone without them, especially when he is still so young. Also, as noted above, Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage hasn't depicted the rift developing between Georgie and Sheldon yet. The easiest way to do this would be by bringing Sheldon back, so a Christmas special that doesn't feature his return would be a huge missed storytelling opportunity. Sheldon's Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage Season 2 comeback is poorly timed. That said, Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage's potential Sheldon comeback is still badly timed. The spinoff just managed to emerge from Young Sheldon's shadow in Season 2, despite sharing much of its cast, so this could be a big step back for the series. Now that viewers are invested in characters like Ruben and Connor, reminding everyone that Sheldon is still away at Caltech could be an unwelcome distraction. Thus, if Young Sheldon's spinoff does bring back its former title character, Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage must make it clear that this is just for Christmas, not for good.